Hey, it's White Boy Chris. If the Pat Downs ever made you laugh, then join our Patreon and support us. Get bonus content, a t-shirt, or an autographed copy of Rabbit, Miss Pat's autobiography. Visit MissPatComedy.com for the link to the Patreon, and while you're there, join our Facebook group. Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. This is White Boy Chris. There's Deon. Miss Pat's on the phone desperately trying to figure out if the kids got picked up.
Shut your fucking mouth, Chris. They charge by the hour if the kids don't get picked up. Nike Juma, did you go get the kids?
All right, stay tuned. It's another crazy episode of the Pat Down.
I cannot stand my ungrateful ass family. Whatever happened to the Dingaling man? We need those uncles back in your life who hunched on your kids. Oh, he's fucking.
She's so mad that she did everything. Like, that's all her fault. That's why it's so funny. It's all her fault.
He said, I am in class. I'm not getting these kids. He was emphatic. And she said, all right, I understand. Go get the kids. He goes, Ma, fuck you.
He won't say no mom, fuck me. I kill him.
Yeah. All right, so stay tuned.
Even with Raymond, the way he talks. Even with Raymond, he's like, I'm doing it. And I have to constantly remind him that we are African American people. And fuck that shit. I said, look, boy, we niggas. If you ever in your life use that white baby tone at me again, I would literally kill your ass.
She said it, and I go, I didn't understand what he was saying was wrong. I didn't know I was doing it.
He was fucking yelling at me. I'm doing it. That's not how you answer black. You say yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Or else you get upper pup motherfucking cup.
Upper pup, cup of cup.
Upper cup.
Double Dutch.
Oh, he pissed me off so fucking bad. I mean, I'm like, what are you hollering at me for?
This is the longest intro to an episode ever.
Is this the intro?
Yes! Can we?
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll be right back.
You better get up, get out, and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
So I go, well, you start with, well, I go with, we was talking about the DMV. You said, what was
the BMV?
Oh, the BMV.
In Indiana, it's the BMV. In other places, it's the DMV. And I've been telling people that, and they're like, what?
Yes,
it's Department of Motor Vehicles in most places, but in Indiana, it's the Bureau, which is a fancy way of saying shithole.
I call it the place that steals my fucking money for no reason.
I agree.
Fuck them.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Kiss my ass. I bought a car in February. I haven't gone and updated anything.
I was up there. I stood in line. I got there early, like at probably about 7:30. So I was like, I'm going to beat these white people ass. They're not going to get in front of me today. Because, you know, they be on time with their paperwork. And I said, I'm going to get my black ass up here and I'm not going to be late. I get there, there's already 15 people there. I said, God damn. And the first person in line is a bitch in a wheelchair. I'm like, who dropped you off?
She rolled up there in the morning.
All comfortable and shit, just sitting in line. And so I get in at a race for my new car and the lady says, I've realized where I bought the car from, they didn't sign the title.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck. So I called him, what the fuck you didn't sign the title for? He's like, oh, I didn't fucking know. I was like, how much money do you have where you don't realize you're supposed to sign the fucking title? So the lady said, well, that's fine. Just get the odometer number on it. Did you drive the car? I said, no, I didn't drive the car. I drove my truck. So she's like, well, go home and call the police. And I said, bitch, I'm black. I'm not calling the police on my black ass self. And she just looking. I said, ma'am,
Where'd you
I'm
get
black.
This car, ma'am?
Yeah. What nigga you know gonna call the police on they self?
Thanks for reporting your new car stolen. Shoot her!
The title ain't signed, and you gonna tell me where the fuck I get this brand new car
Can you
from?
imagine the cop showing up getting all these bonus points for all the crimes he's racking up on you?
Breaking and entering.
Breaking and entering.
Oh, those are not your Gucci glasses.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, call the police on my... I said, bitch, no, I'm black. And so finally she caught what I was saying. She busted out like, it's not like that. I said, you ain't a nigga, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
So
make a long story short, I ended up, I have no paperwork. So she said, well, I can't help you. I said, well, if I go and get all the paperwork, do I have to get back in line? She's like, of course you do. I said, nigga, bye. I said, bye, I ain't get back in that goddamn line. I've been here since 7 o'clock in the morning with this motherfucking mist on my lip and shit. You know, the little wet shit that be falling out the sky early in the morning.
Dew.
Oh, is that what it is?
You had
why are you getting dew on your lip?
Give me that.
You had a dew lip.
Pass me that, please. Yeah, nigga, I had a dew lip. You know, it be wet in the morning shit. I thought it was called mist.
What are you licking the grass?
She a cow? I don't understand why you have dew on your lip. How long were you waiting in line?
Don't
2
you have
hours.
to stand still?
2 hours, goddamn. Damn, I hate when I get these fat bitches cramps in my side and shit.
I went up. I'm in line. I'm in line at the BMV, and all these people like I was number 297. When I finally got inside because they had a line outside because of the social distancing. They were at like 285 or whatever.
God damn, where you went to the ghetto?
No, this is just the one in Hamilton County. It wasn't. They were going really fast because nobody had their fucking paperwork.
Yeah,
everybody would get up there and be like, "Oh, you got to have this," and they're like, "But I brought this." So this Indian dude, he's like, "I've got everything. I've got my name, my picture." He had brought like high school pictures. He had all this crap, and she was like, "Yeah, we can't accept none of this." He was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, you got to have 2 things with your address on it, your birth certificate, your social security card."
He was like, I don't have any of
that. He's like, I don't, but I'm trying to get. And she was like, yeah, no. He's like, but what do you? She's like, I can't.
American bureaucracy. Land of the free.
He left so pissed.
I'm surprised the white people in Hamilton County didn't bust him across his motherfucking head for not having a fucking license.
He's probably a doctor, so he can heal the wound.
He ain't no fucking doctor. Not if he ain't got no motherfucking.
I think he was trying to renew, but they just make you jump through so many damn hoops.
Yeah, the best thing to do is take more than what you fucking need. So I'm going back up there in the morning. You know what you need. It's like being lazy. You know. You always talk about people not knowing shit because they don't research shit. Just go to the website. It'll tell you everything you need. I just didn't realize the person I bought the car from did not sign the fucking title. So I'm like, nigga. Who the fuck don't sign? You mailed it. You overnight mailed it. So I've been trying to live a good life for the past 15 years. I would have signed a nigga name my damn self. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to be good. I've been trying to be a decent society citizen where I vote and shit. And I was like, I can't sign this boy. And I was like, fuck him. I'm going to sign his fucking name.
Oh, no. Let me cut that out.
I won't say.
I can tell you she ain't get back in that line, though.
Well, all felonious content goes behind the paywall.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is the fucking worst, boy. But thank God where I live at the line was, I rode by the day and I was like, oh, I should go over there, but I'm going to go over there first thing in the morning. But I got some good news.
Yeah.
As y'all know, I do this podcast and I try to keep it as real as possible.
Uh-oh.
So, I got to tell everybody, my brother is out of jail.
Oh, good.
All due to COVID.
He was right.
Yeah.
We kept going, no, I don't think you've got that right. And he's like, no, they're letting us out because of COVID.
Well, he has asthma. So, and he got asthma really bad. And in the times when we couldn't eat as a kid, he was fake asthma attacks. But he literally do have asthma, and they let him out of jail.
By the way, if I go to jail, I have asthma.
So the crazy shit is, so he get out. I was in Atlanta, and his wife didn't tell anybody he was getting out. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I don't believe they're gonna let this motherfucker out for no COVID. He only did 18 months of his 10 years. So I'm in Atlanta. She said, call me when you get the nigga in the car, because I don't want to go out and buy him no plan and get a no 2-year AT&T phone, another phone, and this nigga can't get out of jail to use the phone. So
not even a smart talk plan, or
no, she put him in the car.
You gotta smuggle that phone in jail.
No, she wasn't gonna smother my goddamn new iPhone. So I get to the iPhone place and I said when you got him in the car, tell me you got him. So she texted me and said she got him. So I run over to AT&T right to get him a phone, and he was like, he had told me, he said, I'm really scared of iPhones. He said, I don't know how to use them, and it's just too much for me. So I said, nigga, you can use iPhone. You got kids. Anybody can use iPhone. So I walk in there, I say, hey, I want to buy my brother just got out of jail an iPhone. So they, $1,300. I said, fuck him. Give me that new iPhone. I'm going to get this nigga my phone that I dropped. So I ended up, then I got so many fucking pictures, from remodeling and shit and just taking pictures. So I decided to walk around the corner to this restaurant, to this grocery store like Kroger called Publix. And it's over there in a neighborhood in Atlanta that's being gentrified. So I go over there and I walk in the store and they make great fucking sandwiches. During the day, Publix. I don't know if you ever had one.
Oh yeah, down in St. Augustine. Our family tradition is going to Publix to get the boar's head, because we didn't have that here in Indiana at the time. Boar's head sub sandwiches.
Oh, they so fucking good.
So good.
So I go to Publix.
The fucking chicken wings. Publix is the shit.
Publix is the shit. It's a nice grocery store, bougie kind of where you
I've
can
heard
eat.
this story. That's what I'm at.
So we in there and I'm picking up a few items and shit. And I get to the register, I get to the self-checkout, and a little old lady next to me. And so this old dude with some shorts walk up with a Hawaiian shirt and a hat, and he got on them old church see-through socks with church shoes on. And he walk over to the lady, he flash a badge, and he said, I'm gonna need you to unfold that sandwich out your pocketbook, because I don't want you to have no bad day today. And I was like, what the fuck? She was stealing a sandwich. What's so fucked up about this sandwich, nigga? The sandwich was so big, she had to fold the motherfucker.
Unfold the sandwich.
I said, bitch, you stole a specialty sandwich?
Well,
you have to pre-order that sandwich.
you do. You literally at Publix have to pre-order.
You have to pre-order. That's that
premeditated.
Super Bowl sandwich.
She ordered. What can you picture that?
she had,
Nigga.
it was 12 inches.
It was not on. It probably 15 inch.
Oh my!
She unfold that motherfucker
Got
out
a
that big old
3-foot sub in her purse, folded in half twice.
I said. And then, but the fucked up part about it is that she had alcohol that she would pay for. And when he flashed that little base, said, "Now I don't want to make you have no bad day today. Go unfold that sandwich and pay for it, you old bitch." That's what he wanted to say. And man, when she unfolded that sandwich, and the man just sitting there like, "Yeah, bitch, not today. We tired of y'all niggas coming here stealing these motherfucking sandwiches." It was a white lady, but that what I was reading on her face. Because she had her arm folded like a real Karen. And then, nigga, it scared me so bad. I scared my shit twice. That's how bad it scared.
Who was the sandwich police? Magnum PI over here.
Oh, the nigga with the see-through church socks with the sandwich police. You know what I'm saying? I said, this nigga is so undercover, he look like he on vacation.
Yeah.
That's how much undercover. You know how long it been since you seen an old black man with them see-through socks on? The one that look like stockings, but they ain't stockings because they got that trim around
You
the
done stretched
top.
them so long you can see through them.
No, they come see-through. They come see-through. They usually have like little stripes on them and shit. They come in decorated. They look like old curtains and shit. Man, when he took that bitch, took that sandwich out her pocketbook, and I'm like, ma'am, you on an oxygen tank. You buy alcohol. Why the fuck? Now, I'm thinking, as a black person, now, bitch, they lock you up for this sandwich. They're going to keep you in jail too long. You're going to run out of oxygen. Now we got a march for you. Because now, Miss...
She's a civil rights case in training.
Now, Miss Mildred stayed in jail, booking too long, and ran the fuck out of oxygen. And them hoes in jail ain't going to be giving you no CPR and shit.
Ain't nobody marching for a sandwich thief.
I would. Don't you judge me. I would.
Oh,
Those are good sandwiches. Okay?
They are some fucking great sandwiches. Yeah. I couldn't believe she was still in that sandwich.
I would march 3 feet and then sit my black ass down.
Man, the way she unfolded that motherfucking sandwich out that pocketbook, I said, God
Do you know
damn.
what kind of sandwich? Was it pastrami?
Nigga, I don't know, but it was juicy because all the juices were running out the side. It was wet on the paper.
It has to be her sandwich purse then,
I don't know, but it was a big ass purse. But I'm like, ma'am, you can't steal a specialty sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Not by folding it. You got to stick it up underneath your dress like those Indian ladies.
I couldn't believe it. And so
I stick him down my pants and pretend I'm Deon.
Oh, okay. I guess you got that wop too. So Atlanta was fucking crazy. So I go over my brother's house, and they all scared of COVID and shit, right? So his wife just spraying folks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It ain't that serious. And I can tell by her eyes she want us to get the fuck out because she ain't seen him in 8 months. She's like, bitch, this nigga, he might fall asleep. Let me see if he gonna fuck. So,
it's like coming here in April. There's 92 gallons of Lysol on your kitchen table.
Oh yeah, I've been picking up Lysol for the last few days to my friends in Atlanta. So I get my brother the phone and I give him a few dollars and shit, and I head on back to the house. This nigga called me for 4 days straight on FaceTime and said the dumbest shit ever. How I work the iPhone, nigga? I don't know. You on FaceTime? What I supposed to do? At you on FaceTime. I can't tell you how to work a phone that you on FaceTime with. I mean, literally, but he was like, they want me to cloud that shit up. What the cloud that shit up mean?
When Miss Pat is your tech help, you are fucked. She called me one time and she goes, "Hey, how do I start a YouTube channel?" And I go, who is coming to you for this advice? Just let me talk straight to them, because starting YouTube channels is the hardest of all the social media to begin with.
Man. And then the day I'm talking to him, because I just check in on him and shit, because he got an ankle braces on and shit. He can't go no further in the front yard, because if he do, I think they're going to electrocute him. So,
like a dog.
Right.
So he was saying, I was telling him something. I said, ooh, I'm so tired. I'm getting old. And I keep forgetting shit. And he said, you know why you keep forgetting shit? That's why he said, he literally said, your mind ain't connecting to your brain. So you old. And that's why you forgetting shit.
What?
I said, wait a minute. Ain't your mind and brain the same damn thing?
Right.
I think I called you. I said,
you did.
I called like 5 people who I thought was a little bit smarter than me. I said, ain't no mind and brain the same thing?
Not when you're a food truck supervisor.
I go, well, I guess your brain could be your she calls me no contact. She goes, is your mind and your brain the same thing? And I go, well, your brain could be like the physical thing, and your mind's what goes on in the brain. And she goes, this is what my brother said. I go, yeah, that makes no sense. There's no rationalization. It sounds like something that he may have heard in prison that he thought was really deep.
No,
but he's not translating it right.
I'm talking to him, and his wife get on the phone, and she was like, Pat, so they're having a debate. And the debate is, did we get immunizations as a child? My mama didn't believe in no immunization as a child. I said, nigga, you a poor and black born in 69. I said, nigga, if you didn't have the polio shot, your motherfucking neck, your elbow will be connected to your ear. I said, so you a poor and black, believe me, nigga, you had way more than motherfucking immunization. Now that shit made me sick. Mama didn't believe. I said, nigga, mama didn't even know how to spell our motherfucking name. How the fuck she gonna tell somebody white not to stick her black ass poach kid with immunization? Plus, they wouldn't even let your motherfucking ass in school. He'll say, I ain't had no motherfucking immunization. They tried to give me that shit in prison. I said, hey, they try to give you immunization in prison. Yeah, that flu shot shit. That's the same shit they tried to give me when I was going to the kindergarten. I
said, everybody knows you can't graduate jail without your shots.
Fucking Jenny McCarthy's your brother.
But I said, the flu shot wasn't created in 6. Yes, it is. That shit made me throw up every time they give it to me. I said, I feel sorry for your wife because she a school teacher, and my brother's a prime example of a good big dick dummy. Man, you know it fucked up when you make me think twice. I'm like, I said, then one immunization shot. We ain't never go goddamn get no motherfucking immunization shot. I said, when I was writing the book, I ordered my schoolwork, and I figured out my mama didn't pick up 3 of my perfect attendance certificate, so they left them in my schoolwork in case I ever ordered them. So when they sent them to me, I had all these awards that I never went to school and got. Like perfect attendance and shit like that. A nigga had to go to school to eat.
Well, we got to give her something.
Let's just say she was here all the time.
I said my shot worker was also in there. Mama didn't get her immunized. I said, yes, she did.
Immunized.
I said, we went to center here.
Immunizations for our new listeners who are not new, who are new to the Pattisms.
Exactly. So I'm trying to tell him when we were little, Mama took her to a place out Bankhead in Atlanta called Center Hill Health Department. And I said, and I remember all of us was there, and I never forget this. My mama used to call us by our nickname: Rabbit, Aunt, Tony, Bo, Maypop. And so, so she.
But everybody has a creative name except for Tony.
Well, that's his real name.
Yeah, that's why it's not.
His aunt is a real name too, Anthony.
Yeah,
So-
it's short for Anthony. Tony's just Tony.
Right.
He gets nothing special.
Well, we
Tony,
used to
you
call
be
him-
you always.
We used to call him Itchy
Oh no! Well,
because he was so black and he looked like he make you itch when you see him. So we named him Itchy.
We should have just stuck with Tony. That was horrible. That was horrible.
So I was trying. I said, Aunt, Mama took her to the health department one time, and I remember as a kid we was sitting there, and the lady said, my mama had to fill out this paper, but my mama was like illiterate. She literally could not read shit, and she didn't know how to spell any of our names. So she would say, "Rabbit, how to spell your real name?" And so
right,
we knew she was gonna ask that, so we would go up and say Patricia. And so one kid heard my mama say that one day. I used to try to make a bit out. She's like, "Oh, your mama dumb. She can't even spell your name." My mom's like, "Hold on, little bitch. You don't know me like that." I dropped out in the third, but I was reading on the 4th grade level, and I'm sitting there like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And that day on, I knew my mom was fucking something wrong with her. I was like, "Leave it to Beaver. Can y'all please come get a nigga?" I know when the fuck God just let regular people be born into this crazy ass family. So I'm trying to explain, and we got our immunization shots, and he swore me down. We did not get our shots. And he swore the immunization shot was a fucking flu shot. I said, Aunt, you born in 69. It was no flu shot back then. Then he went on to say, and you know what? Every time them cracker gave me that immunization shot, the flu shot, I got the flu. I said, what the fuck are you talking?
I know. I agree with them. Every time I get a flu shot, I get
You
the flu.
do get, yeah, they inject you with the flu.
That's what he tried to
Is
tell
that
me.
why?
So he told me today he was in prison. He said, yeah, all of us, they tried to give us a flu shot in prison, but all of us against the government. So I said, hey, how y'all against somebody who taking care of y'all? I said, they was literally taking care of you guys. How are you against, they house you for free.
He sounds like my man. I want to be friends with him. I like his logic.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is wrong
It's so
with you?
funny you put it that way. How you gonna bite the hand that feeds you and lock you up?
Yeah, nigga, they feed you every day. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, my brother is so beyond stupid.
Had I not been in here, I'd be supervising food trucks. Oh man, now that he's out, he can look it up on his new iPhone.
Oh yeah, he's enjoying his iPhone. He's my, I said, so I called him today. I said, make sure you close your app so you don't use up all my data. And he was like, what fucking data? I said, it's the internet. He said, I be erasing them apps. I said, you don't have to erase your apps, Aunt. You just close them out. So I guess every app on his phone, he take it off, and then we get ready to use it. He reinstall it.
Which is so much more data.
I was gonna say he's using way more data. Just turn background app refresh off.
It's
God.
like Facebook's like 200 megabytes or something. Oh my God.
Oh,
Well,
I don't even think
Does
he's
he
on
not have
Facebook.
Wi-Fi?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Because if you bought him a phone for $1,300 and
Oh no, I kept the $13 phone. I gave him my phone, which was a Christmas gift last year. So he just got the one phone up under me. But he was like, I told you not about me that goddamn iPhone. I told you I only do Samsungs or Androids or some shit. He said. I said, well, look, boy, this is all I can get you. Do you want it?
Yeah, it sounds like he's picky. He's mad about the prison guards. He's mad at you. It's
Immunizations.
right. Yeah, everybody's trying to help him, and he's angry. Wonder.
No, but you know what he do? He tell me all the time, thank you. I sure appreciate you helping me out when I was in jail. I said, Ed, please don't thank me no more. Just please don't thank me no more. Every time I come, I sure appreciate you. Then he'll say, and I'm going to need a car. I'm going to need a car.
What? You didn't get me a BMW? He's like a sweet 16.
first of all, what you need a car for with that ankle bracelet? They gonna electrocute your ass. You leave that porch. You ain't going nowhere.
He trying to get his old job back, which I hope he do. So I'm just glad
job?
Huh?
What was his old job?
He was a diesel mechanic.
Oh, I thought it was gun salesman.
Well, he was a gun
Just
salesman.
part-time. Just on the side.
He'll never do that shit again.
Amateur.
I said, boy, that Corona saved your ass.
Some people say, yo, man, I got 22s for sale. Some people think you mean rims. Some people.
I'm just glad he out of fucking jail. No more of those $60 and money I got to send him. None of that bullshit. We're going to have to take a break.
Yes.
And then we're going to come right back. I'm going to turn this heater around because I'm about to fuck free. Okay, we back from the break. Thank y'all for dealing with us through this piss break.
Oh, man.
So we see, Deon, you got a new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2010 Chevy Malibu.
Something you ain't never had before, riding AC.
Something from the Millennium?
I was right. Yeah. I was riding in the air conditioning on my way over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it felt really, really nice. It was blowing on my face in the appropriate amount of force.
Did you not have air conditioning in that other car?
I hadn't had air conditioning in any car. I've had 3 cars.
He had a
before
white
this
chick in the vents blowing.
And it's been like 96 and muggy for a week.
So I would get, every time I get pulled over, they'd be like, why are you going so fast? And I'd be like, because I don't have air conditioning. I'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Watch your speed.
You do that thing that NASCAR drivers do where they stick their hand out the window trying to funnel air into the...
It's brutal when you don't have air. I had the nicest heat, though.
Yeah.
That car had the best heat of any car I've
What
ever
you do
had.
with your old car?
I still have it. I'm trying to sell it. If I can. Yeah, I'm just going to list it for like best offer. Like, yo, somebody come get this. Whatever you want for it.
You got to stop admitting crimes, you two. That's a violation of the lemon law. You can't sell that car.
It's not a lemon. It drives
attempted murder.
It drives perfectly fine.
You should tell somebody you can buy this car, but bring your own Kroger sack.
What do you need a Kroger sack?
To collect the parts off the ground that fell.
Fuck you. No parts have ever fallen up. Well, that's not true. One time, I was driving back from poker and it was raining and I turned the windshield wiper on and it goes boom, boom. And then one of the blades just fucking whipped off. And of course, I didn't have any air, so my windows were down. I almost caught it.
How'd you lose that finger? Oh, my windshield wiper.
Yeah, man. It just gave up. It's like, it's too hot. I'm out of here.
Yeah, how long did you drive without power steering?
So all of this year. So it's August now.
You have never had air.
He said power steering.
Oh,
the
because
power
I
steering went
remember
out
you
beginning
riding
of
down the
this year.
street with the cardboard on the backside of your window so the air can position itself onto you.
You've never seen me do that. That's not me. That
I
was
was trying to
probably
give
not
you a good
Kia.
idea.
I don't need it now. I got air.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways you could have cooled yourself off.
Well, I still have.
I knew that car was not going to make it when I saw, was it a hair bow you was holding up this rear mirror with?
A hair bow.
The barrette we put on the back of our hair.
Nigga, what are you? Are you sure this is my car?
You wasn't the one to tape your side mirror up?
I did tape the side mirror up. Yes. Yes, I didn't use a hair bow. That ain't going to be strong enough when you going 80 miles an hour.
If you pull that bitch over to the rearview mirror, it will be.
No, it was, that car just, 7 years. I had it for 7 years, according to Facebook memories. And now it's gonna go to somebody else, hopefully.
Oh, I hope you would just take to the junkyard and say, "Give me $30 for parts."
You can probably get $200, $300.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and sell it and get what I can for it. It's still the engine's great, the transmission's great. It's just
everything else.
It's literally just rusted out because it's 2000. It survived 20 winters in Indiana.
Yeah,
They were rusty.
Oh yeah. Oh, the underneath.
That's like when I first met my kid's father. He was on a Nova, and you could literally pull the floorboard back and see the ground. It was almost like Flintstone, and you would literally have to ride with your legs open. And by the time y'all got where you going, your vagina was dry because all that fucking air from the ground was coming up your ass. So you you literally could not wear no dress in that car. Cause you look up and all kind of shit be done went up your asshole from just done jumped off. And you're like, where the fuck this come from?
Old McDonald's cup. It's
Yeah.
just all kinds of litter.
Sometimes I used to move the flow boy. It was like being at the aquarium when you walk on the ground and you can see the fishes. You can just ride and see the concrete. It was kind of romantic. You're like, ooh, what was that? A dad? What? Oh, you were going too fast.
Ooh, a needle.
Yeah. But you can literally, I mean,
You were going too fast.
and so then he got to the point where he took some
Slow down. I'm trying to see what kind of roadkill that was.
Yeah.
This is so romantic.
And so when I kept complaining about I'm scared I'm gonna cut my feet off, he cut out some wood and put it in the hole. So you was a little safer with your feet on the wood.
Don't ever say I didn't care about you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you call real love.
Jesus.
I haven't had a raggedy car since I left him.
Really?
Now Garrett has always
My cars always
Something new.
they start off, they run perfectly fine, and then just as the wear and tear,
Yeah.
like my first car, the horn just would randomly go off whenever it wanted to. The first time it did it was right next to the cop. Like,
Oh no.
it was like my car was taunting the police. Swear to God. And it was the cop pulled me over. He's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Dude, it's not me. It's the car. I don't think it likes you."
Sir, step out of the
It was
car.
like, "Burp, burp, 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 burp." And I was like, "Well, I'm not doing anything." So he pulled me over. He's like, "Get out of the car." So as he's pulling me over, the horn is still going, "Burp, burp, burp." And I'm like, "It's not me." He's like, "What the fuck? I've never seen this before." So he calls back up, and I'm like, "I don't know how to turn it off." So we're trying to figure out how to unhook the horn.
Yeah.
Yes, they ended up doing it for me because it just randomly started going off.
They didn't shoot your car.
No.
But he had a dog in the car.
That would have been
unfortunately-
justified.
I wouldn't have been mad. My car was brown.
They should have shot it right through the steering wheel. Shut the fuck up. That's a raggedy ass car.
And that happened again on the car I have now, the Dodge Stratus. That horn just started randomly going off.
I think you got a bitch hunting you that wants to tell on you.
It's her low budget GPS. Just bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's Deon. I hear him.
Or it could be trying to tell you make a right.
Well, I was going straight, and I continued to go straight. I was coming up from.
Do you have a radio?
Yes, I got a CD player. I got a radio.
Nobody uses that anymore.
I still have all my CDs from the early 2000s.
But don't do that.
I was jamming to Luther Vandross.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you have a AUX? What is it called? AUX?
Aux.
No, I do not have an AUX.
Is it Bluetooth?
No, it's got the cigarette
you feel
lighter.
old.
It's got the cigarette lighter.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a tape deck anymore. So
No,
He's up.
I moved up to
You
CDs.
can-
It's got a XM.
You probably can get Bluetooth.
I don't know, maybe.
you can get one of those things that you plug in the lighter that
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those each are battery like.
So did your insurance go up from $4 to $20?
Yes, that's exactly how much I pay. How did you know?
I guarantee you, if you had a wreck in that other car, the insurance Geico would have changed their number on you.
I don't have Geico. I got Progressive. Flows my beat.
Progressive would have changed it. What, nigga? You know we weren't gonna insure
what's
that
funny?
shit. We only took your $4 to keep the police off your ass.
That's the only diamond membership I have. Is car insurance.
You get diamond membership?
I've been with them for so long.
Well, I've been with Geico for about 20 years.
You should be a diamond member then.
Not as high as them motherfuckers is.
Why is your shit high? My shit's my cars are a piece of crap. But even still, like
I put the car I just bought on there. That motherfucker shot all the way up.
that BMW,
Yeah.
it's a nice car.
I didn't know you got a BMW.
You didn't see that motherfucker sitting in the driveway?
No.
Yeah, she's
I saw the
a
Yukon.
baller for real. It was the Bugatti that Quisha wanted to get her.
Yeah, you got to tell that story. Did you tell that on the air?
I told it on here.
Oh, okay. All right.
When she wanted me to get me a big guy and her crazy. No, I didn't. I think I told it on the.
Told it on stage. I know you.
You've told me, but I don't think you've told it on the show.
I think I have told it on the show. I was wanted to buy a car and
You had Quisha looking.
Yeah, she knew somebody
car.
with a dealership license, and she's like, "I'm gonna get you a car," and woke me up and told me, "Yeah, I did tell her Bugatti," and I was like, "My husband hang up on that bitch." But yeah,
That's because the insurance alone on a fucking Bugatti.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Just like that's.
I had heard of that car on rap music.
Yeah.
But I had never seen one till she sent me a picture, and I was like, "Why would I want that?" You know what? I get. You know, it's crazy because some people they'll go out and buy stuff that don't match where they live. Like you would literally see a humble parked in the ghetto, and these people live there. He's like, you just could have bought a better house. You know what I'm saying?
That's happened. I'm walking around. Right across out my kitchen window is some garages, and there's one garage that I never see anybody in there, and it's open the other day, and there's a Bentley in it. And there's another Bentley in my apartment complex. You've been there. It's not an upscale living community. And like, I'm just sitting here going, why do you live in an apartment for $800 a month and drive a Bentley? It makes no sense to me.
That car would scare me too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I'm so non-flashy.
Yeah.
I try to be. I walk around with no bra on, no wig on.
She's definitely flashing something.
Yeah, but it ain't, and it scares me. I was just telling somebody, I said, as much as I want to move back to Atlanta really scares me. And I'm so uncomfortable there. And
Sounds like me now.
Yeah. Right.
well, he
He's
thought
like,
he
come
was
on
gonna
Atlanta
get
with me.
fucked.
I ain't going down there with you, motherfuckers.
no zoning law.
Crazy.
No,
It ain't that bad. Then she went down there. These niggas done broke into everybody's car. The security, the police walked to the scene. I was like, yeah, it's fucking wild down there.
They are fucking crazy in Atlanta. They speed and it's such a big competition. And I mean, even the white people balling in Atlanta. The white people balling. The white women all got big ass purses. You see white people with flower child purses. Black people like, what the fuck is that bitch toting? It might be expensive, but we're not familiar with the brand. But I mean, it's even white bitches. White bitches got stomach and asses, and I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable.
You want to stay here in flat ass Indiana?
I don't want to stay in flat ass Indiana. If y'all here beating my husband up there fixing the fucking floor, he don't give a fuck about me podcasting, and he just had surgery. You one-arm motherfucker.
He does have this giant bandage on his arm.
Yeah, sir.
The length of his whole arm.
She
What
goes,
happened?
He cut his he got some type of shit. He been doing that job for all them years. Done fucked up his rotator cuff. I don't know, some stopped circulating. And the nigga hand, remember I told you, got them dyed hands, his hand went dead on him. So they opened up a vein so his arms, I mean, I guess his arm can come back alive. I don't know. But do you know he has literally not sat down since this? I was like, nigga, don't this shit hurt? No, hitting it. I said, you son of a bitch. Set your motherfucking ass down somewhere. I mean, he been up there. He been fucking. I tore out the bathroom, as you guys can see. This mother put the whole floor back with his one on.
yeah. But then when it was time to go get the kids and pick them up from daycare, he goes, I only have one arm. I can't go.
I don't blame him.
Well, it is about time for us to start wrapping up.
Okay, well, we gotta go, y'all. We truly appreciate y'all for listening. I gotta make sure Juma pick these fucking kids up from daycare.
We'll see you later.
Have a good one, y'all.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.